Good evening, everyone. I'm Bean Flickberg. Welcome to Binho Madness Best Board Ever Selection Show. A short while ago, the selection committee finished up the 64-board tournament bracket. Joining me to help us reveal the 64-board bracket, we have Richard Nightingale and we have Joy Joystein.
Pleasure.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. All kinds of storylines are in play today. A lot of questions. Ringer, what's the biggest question you have going into the tournament?
The storyline I'm looking forward to is the classics, more like the green turf, our turf stripe series against the design. Are people going to be voting for the playability, or are they going to be voting for the look? Great
question. There's also a lot of questions about the bubble teams. Which teams made it? Which teams didn't? Joy, what are your thoughts on some of these?
Yeah. So right away, I noticed the one board not on here, the Binho Classic Custom. Where is it at? I think we can all agree that Binho Classic Custom needs to be on this list. And off the bat, Morocco. Morocco made the list? How? Where is Morocco? India? I don't even know. Morocco off the list, customs on the list.
Good analysis, Joy. All right, without further delay, let's get into the 64-board tournament reveal. Starting in the East, the top overall seed, the 1 seed from the East, the Binho Classic Germany edition from the 2022 World Cup collection, will face off against the 16 seed Oakland Roots from the USL collection in 2023. The winner of that matchup will face the 8 seed DC United Collection 2 from the MLS collection versus the 9 seed Sporting Kansas City version 2 from the MLS collection. To finish off the top half of the East region bracket, we have the 5 seed England edition from the 2022 World Cup collection versus another World Cup collection from the 2022 era, the Spain edition. This is a pretty monster matchup here, guys. The winner of that matchup will face off against one of the most famous boards of Binho history, the limited edition Ultraviolet from 2023 versus the 13 seed FC Cincinnati All Orange first collection. Guys, what are your thoughts on the top half of the bracket?
Well, the first one I wanted to address was Ultraviolet for FC Cincinnati. I think it's a tough one for FC Cincinnati to go against. High seller. A lot of people love this board, but I don't think they have a chance against Ultraviolet. What do you think?
I disagree with you, actually.
Oh, wow.
I think the Cincinnati is a very underrated board. I love the colors, the solid orange. I mean, it's an MLS team, powerhouse team. I mean, how can you not vote for Cincinnati? I mean, I'm going number 13, Cincinnati. It's going to whoop Ultraviolet. But
very good, thank you, Joy. Another big controversial matchup from the committee was the 5 seed England versus the 12 seed Spain, 2 World Cup collection boards.
Yeah. Well, not for me, because this one was, I didn't like that they put these two against each other, not at all. 2 2022 editions. I kind of did a coin flip on this one, I'm not going to lie to you, and I went Spain, 12/5.
That's funny, because I went England.
No
for white turf. I'm always going to go white turf, I'm sorry. It's very unique and blessed. England's dope. England.
There we have it. Let's take it to the bottom half of the East region. We have the 6 seed Atlanta Collection 2 versus 11 Portland Timbers Collection 2. The winner of that matchup will be facing off against another 2022 World Cup collection board, Portugal, versus the first collection Miami edition. It's a pretty big matchup here. Not sure how Miami gets slotted in the 14th spot here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. For sure.
Tough one. To finish out the East region, we have the 7 seed Chicago Collection 2 versus another 2022 World Cup collection team, the Netherlands. The winner of that will face off against the final World Cup 2022 edition board from this region, Croatia, against version 1 of the San Jose Quakes.
San Jose Quakes, what?
Joy is a big San Jose Quake fan. What makes you like the San Jose Quake board?
I've been a diehard San Jose Quakes fan my whole life. I just love them. I love the design. I love California. And I love the MLS. San Jose Quakes, got them winning it all.
Bold prediction, because I had them losing this one by double digits. No chance in hell that they go past Croatia in this one. Not a chance.
Disagree with you there.
No chance.
Nope, you're wrong.
What if they played a real soccer match?
I mean, if they played a real one, MLS guys, dude, they're hard to beat. I mean, I just don't think Croatia could beat.
You think the Quakes would beat Croatia's national team?
I think the San Jose Quakes will beat the national team.
Okay. All right. Well, who's your East Region champion, Ringer?
Ooh, East Region champion. I think it's an easy one. Germany, all the way.
Germany,
one
top
seed
seed.
goes to the Final Four with ease.
Also another easy one, the 16 seed San Jose Quakes.
15 seed. That's right.
Weird font. Yep.
All right.
15.
So Joey, that's his upset pick right there. 15 seed San Jose Quakes.
Yep, Quakes.
Not a lot of people have them doing much of anything, but great design there. Quakes and Germany for the Ringer. Moving on to the West Region. We have the top seed in the West Region, the Binho Classic, bestseller since 2019, going against 16 seed Morocco. You know how Joey feels about Morocco. The winner of that matchup will be playing the 8 seed Columbus Crew, Collection 2, versus the Green Turf Stripes, another one of the Classic series. It's a tough one, Classic versus New Age. To finish off the bottom half of the top part of the West Region, we have 2 powerhouse matchups here. The 5 seed, the most recent licensee of Binho, Juventus, versus the 12 seed San Diego FC. The winner of that matchup will face off against a 2022 World Cup Collection France edition against the 13 seed United States edition. Guys, there's a lot of juicy stuff here.
I'll take this one, Joey. I think I want to address right away is France versus United States. United States being a 13th seed is a criminal offense. It is a criminal offense because by the second half, France will be waving that white flag. Again, USA takes this one by double digits. A 13th seed over a 4 seed by double digits.
Quite the upset there.
I respect that. I do.
Well,
I like the design of the United States board. I love the stars. I love the whole denim vibe. I love wearing denim. But I'm going with France. I've been there. Macaroons are good. And I just love the color scheme, the blue, gold, and red. I'm going with France.
Didn't you spread COVID in France?
I did test positive for COVID out.
Okay. Well, don't want to talk about that.
Don't want to talk about that.
Very sad.
I'm okay, guys.
All right, moving on to the bottom half of the West Region. We have one of the original Binho boards, the first ever released board, the Binho Classic Pro Series. Players are not removable, but handcrafted nets, red frame goals, versus the 11 seed Philly Union Collection 2. Great board there. Winner of that matchup will play the winner of Manchester City, officially licensed product, versus the 14 seed Columbus Crew First Collection. Another very popular fan favorite. The final 2 matchups here in the West Region, we have the 7 seed from the 2022 World Cup Collection, Canada, facing off against the 10 seed LAFC from Collection 2 of the MLS. The winner of that matchup will play the winner of the 2 seed Arsenal, the first ever product that Binho licensed, versus the 15 seed CF Montreal. Anything of note on that side of the bracket?
What I wanted to address was Man City versus Columbus Crew. Columbus Crew, very high selling MLS board. I think it's top 3. It might be number 2. So the fact that they're a 14 seed, but it is version 1. Second version is a little bit better. You can see it above, it's the 8 seed. But Man City, man, that's a clean board. There's nothing, you can't complain about that. Just looking at it, looks like a real pitch. And I love the light blue bands.
I mean, I like the stadium stripes, you know. Man City's cool, but again, I'm an MLS guy, and who'd honestly win in a matchup? Man City or Columbus Crew?
Here we go again.
Like honestly,
Man City would win. Man City would win.
Thank you.
Man City? Why do you even say that?
Yeah.
Manchester City would beat Columbus Crew.
Yeah.
I'm going to Columbus Crew, plus I like yellow.
All right. There you go. Anything else of note in that bracket? Anything?
Yes. The Canada versus the LAFC version 2 board. I'm going Canada. I'm a 3-time champion myself, and the last championship I won was out in Canada, Montreal.
Really? But they potentially face Montreal in the next round. So who are you choosing, Montreal or Canada?
Let's find out.
Are you the Canadian champion, or is Montreal special to you?
You know what? But my favorite musicians, Nickelback, Jay Biebs, and Drake. All from Canada.
I actually can't argue that.
No, none of them are from Montreal.
Yeah,
That's where you win your champion.
I like Canada, dude.
Okay.
I'm just a big fan.
Okay.
And plus, I like the white turf.
Well, in that case, who's your West Region champion?
My West Region champion, I think goes with no surprise. It's the Classic, the tournament board. This is what they use in the tournaments, the majors. Classic, easy.
I'm going number 7, Canada.
There you have it. there we have it. Final four starting to fill out for the predictions from these guys. We're going to go ahead and move on to the South region. Another powerhouse region here, full of talent. To kick things off, the top overall seed, we have the green turf, which has been the best seller since 2021 when it was released, as originally as limited edition, now in the full array of things, still going to this day. Versus the 16 seed from the MLS collection, Toronto FC, another Canadian team. Winner of that matchup will play against FC Cincinnati, the second version this time, versus the LA Galaxy second collection. So another tough MLS battle, followed by another MLS battle here. 5 seed Inter Miami second collection versus 12 seed St. Louis City second collection. The two first boards designed in that collection. Fun fact for everybody. 2 of the best sellers in that collection as well. So the last matchup in the top half of the South region, we have the 4 seed Argentina from the 2022 World Cup collection, 2022 World Cup champs, against a fan favorite, a limited edition from 2020, way back in the day, the Gila Monster.
Love that.
Dear to our hearts here in Arizona. Anything of note on the top half of the South?
Let me take this again, Joey. Again, I'm going to go with the MLS matchup of the tournament, Inter Miami versus St. Louis. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to take another 12 over another 5. I'm taking St. Louis, and it's because of the dual players. The only MLS board with the red and the black. No, I'm sorry, excuse me, the red and the gold. And I'm pissed. I'm going against Messi. Call me crazy, but I don't think he's going to have an impact in this one. St. Louis.
Wait, so what team has Messi? Miami or St. Louis?
Miami.
And you're voting against him?
Yeah, I am.
The GOAT?
I am.
Okay.
You see the dual players?
I do see the dual players.
Gold versus red.
But they got Messi. I'm going Miami. Version 2.
Keep in mind, guys, we're talking about the board here.
Oh.
So, I mean, but Messi's dope. Thank you, Joy. Moving on to the bottom half of the bracket, we have the second collection Austin FC versus another 2021 limited edition that was a big fan favorite, Red Bottoms. Against the winner of that will play the winner of the 3-seeded Rattlesnake edition.
Let's go.
Arguably the most popular limited edition Binho history against the 14-seed Orlando second collection. To finish off the South region, we have a couple toughies right here. We have the 7-seed, the Circle Stripes, one of the best-selling, more of the basic boards as Ringer was talking about earlier, versus another Circle Stripes themed board, the 10-seed Red Bull second collection. The winner of that matchup will play against the Liverpool edition. Liverpool, one of the top-selling licensed products we have, versus the 15-seed Holiday edition, which came on very late but was very popular. So, guys, a lot of heavy hitters in this match.
There absolutely is. There absolutely is. And I think it's no surprise here. I'm going to be talking about the Rattlesnakes. Joey already picked his pick. I wasn't planning on doing this, but Rattlesnakes is my pick to go all the way. And let me say something. The commission, I'm talking to you on this one. How are you going to put my MLS team against my favorite board here? That's a little fishy. But I think Rattlesnakes takes it by double digits with ease, honestly.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, disagree with you there.
Of course.
Orlando version 2, I'm going to choose them. Plus snakes, I'm afraid of snakes. I was in a video, the actual Rattlesnake Edition video, and a snake killed me. I don't like snakes.
It's a good reason to not want to pick them.
It's a cool board, it's cool. But again, preference, afraid of snakes, Orlando.
He did pass away in that video. Unfortunate, but luckily it was fake. All right, another tough matchup. You got 2 Circle Stripes going against each other. Circle Stripes versus Red Bull. This is exactly what you talked about earlier, where you talked about the original boards, having their distinct gameplay, focus on the gameplay versus, maybe the art's a little cooler on Red Bulls, some might say.
Some might say that, but this little father-son matchup here, Circle Stripes came before. It almost helped build the design of the Red Bulls one. So I'm going to go Circle Stripes. I also love the way Circle Stripe plays. You can get a nice line drive shot. You can do a pop shot. You can do a nice straight shot. Circle Stripes.
Yeah.
Close game, though.
Again, 3 words.
Oh, here we go.
MLS. Red Bulls. I love NYC, the Big Apple. And they got good hot dogs.
There you go. I'm assuming you would choose Austin FC over the Red Bottoms then too?
Yeah. 100%.
And there's a lot of Austin FC fans.
Yeah, Austin FC over the red bottoms. I like the red bottoms. I like the design. It's cool. But I mean, we're talking about Austin FC here, guys. Right?
You got a great fan base.
Yeah, Austin FC.
Top 5 sellers for sure.
Top 5. Great design there. All right. To finish off.
I do have Miami.
Oh, you do? Oh, you have Miami going.
Miami going.
So you got Miami,
Rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnake, Miami.
Final 4.
All right, each of you have chosen 3 of your final 4, which we will finish off at the end. To the last quadrant, the Midwest region. A lot going on here. Let's kick it off with the top overall seed from the 2022 World Cup collection, the Brazil edition, versus the 16 seed Nashville SC. There was only one version of that due to them never getting back to us about the newest design, so I guess there's just one version ever. The winner of that matchup will be playing against the winner of the Cool Gray, a 2021 limited edition, versus the 9 seed Houston Dynamo with all that fire on the field. That's collection 2 right there. The final 2 matchups of the top half of the Midwest bracket. 2 powerhouse matchups here. 5 seed unreleased PSG licensed edition. They're having a killer year against the 12 seed Seattle Sounders. Version 2 right here. The winner of that matchup will play against one of the most famous, probably the most famous limited edition board in all of the collections here. The 4 seed UFO edition. That would be going against the 13 seed, the OG, the original board. Guys, what do you think is going to happen in this bracket?
This one has one of my favorite matchups of the tournament, and that's UFO against OG. I'd kind of say I'm a little biased for the OG. I've built a lot of those boards, so they have real close to my heart. But man, can you go against that design of the UFO? I don't think you can. That is a beautiful. No. You can't. You absolutely can't.
You sure can.
Beautiful board. So you're gonna tell me you're gonna pick the OG?
I'm 1,000%.
The 13 seed, you're taking them?
The OG?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Duh.
What do you have against the UFO board?
I don't have anything against the UFO
Wait,
board.
I think you were in the video.
I got abducted by aliens.
Oh, that's what it is.
That might be why.
That's why.
Yeah, so, well, I don't want to talk about that. I'm not going to tell you what happened up there. But let's talk about Brazil and Nashville.
Okay.
Who you got?
Who do I got?
Yeah.
Brazil. That might be I think that's gonna be a 25-point game. There's no chance, Nashville.
No chance, Nashville. For once, I actually agree with you.
There we go.
Not.
Oh, come on.
I got Nashville going.
There's no way he's actually taking 16/1 here, Bean.
Let's ask the inevitable question: who wins, Brazil's national team versus Nashville SC?
Nashville SC.
Here we go.
So the 5-time World Cup champion.
Laugh. I mean,
even if they had some of the old legends, you're still taking Nashville? What if we go back?
What if they had Pele?
Ronaldinho.
Nashville's got some legends.
Who?
No, you can't do that.
They got a lot of good players out there.
Name one.
No. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I won't ask you anything more about Nashville.
I do have to say though, Bean.
Spot like that is crazy.
I mean, I figured if you say they're going to beat the Brazilian Nashville.
My brain froze. I just can't think.
Okay, now that you've settled down.
No, I'm not settled down yet. Maybe ask me towards the end of the show.
I will be sure to ask you at the end of the show. Because.
I do have to say, Bean, how did PSG get a 5 seed? They don't have any sales. They're brand new. I mean, it is a beautiful board. Is that what it's going off of?
They haven't lost a game in league play this year in real soccer.
Okay.
The design, never done a blue, outside of the MLS.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt here. Oops, not me. But, whoever built the bracket did. So, and the Seattle Sounders, great second look there. Some people are hating on their new logo. They like the original one, which that was another bubble team that didn't make it. The original Seattle Sounders board with their original logo. But, a lot of powerhouse matchups there.
Okay.
And to finish off the Midwest region, we have 4 more matchups. We have the 6 seed Stadium Stripes, which has moved into one of the best sellers in Binho history since its release as a limited edition. Now again, full collection. Against the 11 seed, right from our hometown here, the Phoenix Rising. The winner of that matchup will be playing against the 3 seed Mexico edition. Hugely popular, one of the best designs we've ever done. Against the 14 seed LAFC from the first edition. The last 2 matchups here, we have the 7 seed Charlotte edition from the second collection versus the 10 seed Minnesota from the second collection. The winner of that matchup will play against the winner of the 2 seed Club America versus 15 seed Indy 11. Any thoughts on this last portion of the bracket here?
Joey, I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about Charlotte and Minnesota United. This is a really, really hard one for me. Two MLS teams playing each other. Ugh. Why do you got to do that to me? Let's choose Charlotte.
Charlotte. This is a matchup I like. There's two teams that had coaching changes early in the season. Charlotte has actually made a coaching change and then went back to their original coach, Lavender Bands, Light Blue Bands, back to Lavender Bands. And then we have Minnesota, who had some print problems. We all remember that, a little bit cloudy.
We signed NDAs.
Galaxy. We're supposed to be looking into the darkness. Who'd you go with, Joey?
I went with Charlotte.
Then I'm going Minnesota.
Damn. Now, here's a tough question for Joey. Who wins that matchup? Two MLS teams going against each other.
Charlotte.
Wow.
Charlotte.
Why? Who's your favorite player on their team?
Mendoza.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Mendoza, huh? Can we get a back check on Mendoza?
I said it wrong.
All right, Mendoza, favorite player. I'm going to get you that jersey. That kit.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Who do you guys got winning that Midwest bracket here?
I'd love to hear who you got, Joey.
The Midwest
Been a lot of
bracket,
interesting
I
picks.
have the OG.
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 13 seed?
13 seed.
I gotta say, I do love the OG.
Underrated board
Yeah,
on the list.
it is. And it's our cheapest board available.
I wouldn't say cheapest, most cost efficient.
Cost efficient.
Oh, okay.
Blur that word out.
Okay, that's on me. And I'm picking Mexico. I think it'll be Mexico against Brazil, a little South America action here. I think Mexico will win handily, honestly. They're a Final Four team to play.
Wow. That being said, out of your guys' final four choices, Joey, you have the OG, you have 15 seed Quakes, you have, who do you have from the West region? You had Canada, and then you had Inter Miami from the South. Who's your champion?
One seeds in there?
No one seeds. A lot of upsets. Who's your champion?
I'm going Canada.
Canada over?
You know what? No, I'm not. Quakes. MLS.
Really?
Quakes.
He switched it up. 15 seed wins it?
I'm going Quakes. That's it.
There you have it. That's a big upset choice right there. Great design. Could be underrated. Ringer, who do you got winning it all?
Who do I have winning it all? I think it's no surprise. I'm going Rattlesnakes. I got Germany, Classic, Rattlesnake, Mexico. I think it'll be Rattlesnake Classics against each other. And I think it's going to be real tight, maybe even OT. So if you got a bet in there to go OT, take it. But Rattlesnakes will take it over Classics.
Wow, there you have it. Some bold choices there from some of Binho's finest minds. Just keep in mind, you, the people, will be voting on each matchup. You will be able to fill out your bracket and compete to win all 64 boards in this collection if somebody gets it all right. While that's unlikely, we'll still be keeping score on the rest of your brackets and the top point getter, just like March Madness pools. We'll get at least a free custom board of their choice and a little surprise. Guys, you guys are feeling pretty excited for this best board ever?
I'm very excited. I'm even more excited to see Joey's terrible bracket as he gets maybe 2 or 3 right.
My MLS teams are going far.
Yeah.
Plus Canada. But yep, I'm excited. I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Well, there you have it. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We're looking forward to this week when things kick off Thursday. We will be posting live on our Instagram story for you, the people, to vote. And we'll be posting the results after the 24-hour period. So make sure you get your votes. Make sure you tell your friends to fill out their bracket, your fam to fill out their bracket, and to vote. Get out there and vote. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Bean Flickberg.
I'm Richard Nightingale.
And I'm Joy Joystein.
And we will look forward to seeing all of your brackets and to things kicking off this Thursday. See you then.